Hello everyone, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another lasso case. Susanna has moved in to this affordable house called Singer's Starter. Singer's Starter was built on a 30 by 20 lot. And Singer's Starter inspired me to start building a series of 5 different houses. Although Singer's Starter is not part of the series of houses, Singer's Starter could fit in with those houses. I love to build brick houses, and if you have watched my channel for any length of time, you probably already know that I love brick houses. That's why I like building them in The Sims. To me, the brick looks very well made in The Sims, if that makes any sense. It just looks as realistic as I think brick could look at this point in time, and brick to me represents safety and security. I don't know, I just always loved brick houses. And they don't fit in Willow Creek. So when I build my brick houses, I build them for other areas. You could put my brick houses in Newcrest. Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe I'll do a series of 15 houses. I think that there are 15 lots in Newcrest. And they'll all be brick houses for Newcrest. As far as Newcrest goes, I almost built all of the houses that I'm going to build for Newcrest. I started a series called Newcrest last June, and I think I have 2 more videos to show you, or 2 more videos to film for that series. However, one of my houses accidentally got deleted. That's why that has been postponed. But this house could fit in Newcrest, as well as the other houses that this house inspired. Anyway, guys, sorry for the tangent, and back to this specific house. If you wanted to make this house a little bit cheaper, you could always delete the grill. I do have a sim in another game living in this home, and he does like to cook. So I thought it would be nice to have a grill on the corners. And I use the cheapest grill, but it is probably over 600 simoleons. I'm going to send Susanna inside. Then I'm going to explain some things about the entrance to the home. house is meant to be a city house. You will need city living for it. Now, as you can see, Susanna entered the room and the house this way. This way is her couch and her TV. So this is a big living room. And the reason I made this living room this safe and this size is because I wanted there to be enough room for the stairs, and also because I was very cost conscious on this brick house. This is for a sim who just got to the city or just got to an area where there's a lot of brick houses and doesn't have a lot of luxury in life, but works very hard to acquire things. Just a person of middle class in maybe their first home. So I didn't want to go overboard and make this house very pricey at all. And I didn't want it to look fancy at all. But sometimes I don't like in The Sims how when you have a starter home and your Sims walk into it, there is the TV and the couch right there. I don't like that. However, to put a foyer in this house would make it a lot more expensive. And I've done that in other houses, especially recently. But this is supposed to be a fairly cheap house. And I didn't want it to feel claustrophobic, so I wanted you to feel like your sim had a foyer without actually having a foyer. So when she walks in the door, Susanna, she's not just immediately in front of her TV. Her TV is kind of to the side, and if she has a lot of visitors here, she doesn't have to feel claustrophobic. And there's plenty of room for the stairs. I tried some new building techniques, and they're really working for me. I tried them over the last 2 or 3 weeks. First with this house, and then with 2 other houses that I built that you haven't seen yet. Houses that this, as I said before, houses that this house inspired. So, here, by the stairs, you have an office, or a bedroom, or an office and a bedroom, because you could fit a small bed in here and leave the desk here as well. I also think that you could put a double bed in here if you got rid of the desk. And if you can't, you could very easily extend the room out just a little bit and get rid of some of the landscaping. I chose this landscaping, by the way, because in the city you'll find a lot of bushes growing next to houses. I know it looks rather simple, but you don't find a lot of daffodils or lilies in the city. It's fairly simple landscaping. I actually love this room. I think because it's a nice yellow and you have a window right there. So I imagine your sim could look out and see the streets. This room is just very bright, and there is room to put pictures on the wall if your sim would like. I think you could even play darts in this room. Okay, so she exited that room, and over here is the half bath. I just want to show you the door. And a half bath is just a toilet and a sink. Nothing fancy at all. I did save some money with the bathroom because I used the cheap toilet and the cheap sink. I like the kitchen for this house because it looks run down. And I saved money on the house by not giving Sims small appliances. But I wanted there to be room for the small appliances. So I used the cheap counters, and they're the really cheap counters. They're the counters from City Living that are meant to look really beat up. And because they look beat up, they are cheaper than the previous cheapest stuff in game. But they have a regular cheap refrigerator, not a beat up refrigerator. Any sim living here, I mean. Another thing I wanted to point out is this door. When I first started building Sims houses, I didn't care if Sims had a front door and a back door. Sometimes I didn't care. Sometimes I forgot to put it in. But even when I forgot to put it in, I was happy because I wanted to save simoleons, so I didn't really care if they had a door. But then I realized that I am a realistic Sims player, and I get story ideas from The Sims, so I like my gameplay to be realistic, and it's a safety hazard. Not to have only one door is a safety hazard. So, I was able to fit the second outside door in the kitchen, which is where I like to put it. At the last minute, I saved on stairs. And let me tell you why. Because this kitchen door that leads outside, really doesn't lead outside. It's just for show, to make it look like your Sims have some kind of safety. I did put stairs out there, and what happened was that my Sim would use the stairs if she was in the kitchen and she wanted to exit the kitchen and go outside. She would do that. She would exit the kitchen and go outside using the stairs. But if I wanted her to re-enter the kitchen from outside, for some reason she was running to the front door of the house. And no matter what I did, and this is right before I started recording this video, I found this problem after I play tested it a bunch of times. But right before I'm recording this video, I noticed this problem with the stairs. So I just deleted the stairs. That also saves this house. That also saves money on the simoleons on this house. So that door is just for show. There's nothing out there. It's just dirt. But technically, your Sims could come out here and plant. But deleting the stairs did save some simoleons, which I was happy about. I don't know why that was happening. That when she tried to re-enter the kitchen, she'd have to go to the front door, re-enter the house, go into the kitchen, and then use the steps to go outside to the backyard. I used the cheapest steps, but having those steps did save some simoleons, and I'm happy with the way it looks. I really wanted that backyard area for looks, or the kitchen door for looks, but a lot of times I don't like things just for looks. I like them to have functionality. That's why I hate putting cabinets up in The Sims 4 kitchens, because the cabinets don't open, and this is something that has always bothered me. So when I have to put a cabinet up, especially in a house where the walls are shorter, I like to put only one cabinet or two cabinets up, or I like to put shelves up instead of cabinets. But in the end, I thought that shelving for this kitchen would wind up being more expensive than just putting a beat-up cabinet up there. I would love it if the cabinets opened. And now, I'll send Susanna up the stairs. And this is the master bedroom. It's very simple. Your Sims have a dresser, a bed, and ta-da! There's a karaoke machine here. this is the reason why the home is called Singer's Starter. And, of course, Susanna in this home has a full bathroom, toilet, sink, and shower. And all around the lot, I covered it with dirt, so your Sims could plant and it would look realistic. I'm gonna send Susanna back out here. She doesn't really have a backyard space because in the city, especially in a house like this that would look run down in some areas, you wouldn't have much of a yard. Although people in the city do plant. And now I'm going into build mode. I didn't give this lot any lot traits. Here is a lot in the afternoon light. Here is the evening light. Here is the night light. And here is the morning light. I'll now go into build mode and quickly show you what this house will look like on the gallery. There's the first picture. And here is the second picture. Which to me are the most important pictures on the gallery. Again, this house will be listed on the gallery as Singer's Starter. It is 19,059 simoleons. And my name on the gallery is Leora 18. I hope that you enjoy this lot in your game. Please stay tuned to my channel for more lot showcases and other content as well. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, be happy, guys.